talking about that I need a little more practice. I need a little more practice.
You need a little more practice?
Yes.
Go ahead. Go practice. Let's see.
Okay.
Are you going to join the soccer team?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Let's see your kick. Good.
I can't do Dada's mama kick.
Dad does mama kick? What does that mean? That's pretty good.
Hello, welcome to the FLINTFACE Family Podcast. Have you seen my family? I haven't. So this vlog, I kind of wanted to just show you guys a little bit about what I've been doing for the last week and what I actually do. But first things first, don't forget to sub. Don't forget to click the bell. Why is this important? Because right now, I'm recording the Take Back Your Voice podcast, and it's been kind of a delay. One, I totally destroyed the backdrop. And two, it's because I'm trying to find the service that I want to use for it, so to disseminate it to the world. Because you can't just like flop it on YouTube. I mean, you could, because I only watch podcasts on YouTube. I don't know what you all are watching it on. Maybe you can let me know, but really, I'm gonna keep put them all on YouTube on a playlist. But we have to find the right service to actually like put it out there, serve it to you. So the other question I had is, which days are best for me to launch the vlog and launch the podcast? So like, when are you guys actually watching this stuff? Because like, I'm tired of guessing. I just want to ask you straight up, when do you watch this stuff? When are you sitting in the bathroom watching our videos? Okay, is it on Sundays or Saturdays are best? Or right now we've been kind of launching them on Wednesdays just because of my drive schedule. It's when I can edit and get them up there. But let me know, and let me know what times, because we put them up in the morning, 8 a.m. I think, East Coast time. So, you know, the last thing is our Patreon. We have this Patreon we've had for the last year. Like I said in my last vlog, we haven't really promoted it much. It's always been in the description. The reason it's really important for you to check this out is because when I get back from this tour, we want to do bigger things. We want to expand on this, like, so without giving out too many details, but we need your help to do that. Even stuff like the backdrop I ruined, this microphone, the lights, everything that makes this happen costs money. And if you want to be a part of what we do, but you don't want to go on tour or learn the guitar and learn my songs and speak to thousands of kids, maybe you do. But if you're not going to leave your job and do it and lose everything like we might. Hold on one second.
Oh, go change your pants, son.
We want to start doing more like nighttime shows where we're actually meeting with parents and community and different people in different parts of the country and talking about solutions and talking about ways we can actually fix the problem, not just find the problems and try and support that, but maybe kind of cut it off at the root. So anyway, without getting into too much detail, that's what Patreon does. It will help us to continue to grow and do this thing. So let's get into this. I want to read you some letters that some kids wrote me from the school. I want to read you some stuff that some kids said, and I want to talk about what the heck I even do at these schools. So I would like to do a bigger video on that. So if you want to see more about what I actually do in the schools, comment below and let me know. But other than that, I'll give you a little nibble. I gotta talk about this stuff, this hotel room stuff. Not only am I concerned about the creepy stuff that might be hanging around, I'm not going to expound on that too much, but I think you know what I'm talking about if you saw our last vlog. But also, let's talk about what might be right here, right in the room with me that I can't see with my eyes. I'm not talking about ghosts. I'm talking about you take a blue light in here and you're going to be horrified. It's going to look like a splatter house.
And yuck. Exactly. This is a dirty sheet.
And I am not interested. Please do not send me any links to any 2020 or any news reports on hotel rooms. Oh God. I have 2 big cans of Lysol. Let me fix my hair. I have 2 big cans of Lysol that I carry in my suitcase. And when I get into a new hotel room, I bomb the place with Lysol. Like toilet seats, I don't trust anybody. I always see greasy hand spots on doors and on the headboard. Everywhere. Everywhere. I see things with these two eyes, and I can't imagine what if I took a blue disco light in here. Okay, first, cute baby stuff. Always cute babies first.
Let go. Wow. Let go. Let me see. Wow. Oh my. Wow. Oh. Good job. Wow. You're so big. What a big girl.
I want to talk a little bit about what I've been doing for the last week, and also a little bit about what I do in the schools, because why the heck am I in Colorado? Why was I in New Mexico? What am I doing out here? Okay, so last week I was in New Mexico all week, and I loved it there. The people are amazing. There's this very, this family type vibe amongst, even the teachers were acted like parents, and the kids responded like they were their parents, and the kids were sweet, and everybody in the town was just sweet. I loved it. I like New Mexico. I'm all about it. I'm coming back. But I also wanted to give myself stuff to do while I've been out here. Not just, I'm really busy with shows and traveling, but also I like having projects. I have a really busy mind, and it's hard to be away from family. So one of the things I want to talk about on the podcast is healthy coping mechanisms, and that's something that I practice myself. So I try to create things in my life or give myself things to do that channel my stress or my anxiety or depression or anything I'm feeling in a healthy way. So I worked on my car. So every day I played school, I would come back to the town I was staying in. I would go to the Home Depot. I would sit in the parking lot, and I would work on my car. I actually made this subwoofer box back home in the Poconos, shipped it out to myself. When I got here, I picked it up from the tour company, threw it in my car, and then I installed everything. And it's something I enjoy doing. It was weird working in a parking lot because people kept staring at me. Some people kept coming over to me and talking to me and looking inside my car like, oh, wow, you got all that stuff in there. And I'm like, oh, I gotta go. But I had to keep going in and out of Home Depot anyway to buy stuff, so it worked out. So after that, I headed back out into the desert, heading back to Colorado. But this time it took me a different way because I was going to a different part of Colorado. I think it's Manassas, Colorado. So I got to go through Roswell, which was uneventful. So then I kept going. Then the landscape was deserty. I saw these really cool Southwest type paintings on the bridges. It was a much different drive than last time. Last time it was just desert. This time it was way different. It was I think I was heading through Santa Fe, and there was mountains just started showing up everywhere. These glorious mountains. They weren't like the Rockies. They were just looked like hills but massive, and they were covered, which is a mountain, but just listen. I couldn't get a good shot of it because of my camera and all that. I loved it. It was a beautiful drive. And then when I got into Colorado, it felt like Colorado. I love it, and it was awesome and chill. So I'm going to be bouncing around here a little bit, and I think I'm heading off to Utah next. But let's talk about some of these cool letters I got from these kids. So the one school I played in Colorado, the kids wrote me little thank you notes, which I thought was adorable. I never really share any of this stuff with you guys, and I thought, here we are now, and I didn't really go through them too much because I've been busy. This little kid drew me. Those are my JBL speakers. Those are my 2 guitar cases. That's adorable. And there's my guitar. And there's my little lighted sign. I love it. And they said, Dear Joe, thank you for making me more certain of myself and letting me be able to express my emotions better. This actually helped. Thank you. And I got a bunch of other ones, and they're really long, so I'm going to try and maybe pick 1 or 2 more. Joe, I loved your songs. I'm going to miss you. I hope you can come back someday. Your music made me feel better, but I was holding in my feelings too. Like you said, I need to let it go. Thank you for it. Thank you for letting me play for you guys. Your music inspired me to share your feelings, and thank you for your time and sharing it with us. Oh, these are really cool. So these are 4th graders, so it was really cool, and there's a bunch of them. I'm not going to read them all because I don't know why. Just time. One of the last things we do is we have kids write on a piece of paper something that inspires them, something that encourages them, something that discourages them, or something they just want to get off their chest. This is a really intense part of the show because sometimes it's like something, so they write on the paper before I get to the school, and then about maybe 3/4 of the way through the show I ask them to come up and they line up maybe 10, 15 kids and they read whatever they wrote, or they have someone else read it for them. So then it's random and anonymous. But I got these a few weeks ago, and I'm not going to say the names obviously, but they read them in front of the school, and they had me tearing up, and I'll just read one of them to you. What I need to get off my chest is that I am not with my family no more. I am with foster. Some of y'all already know that. Please don't treat me differently. I am the same person, just with different parents. The reason why I am with foster is because my mom and dad would mistreat us. Although that happened, I will always love them. It really hits me hard. That level of forgiveness at a young age, just intense. So that is something I needed to get off my chest. First of all, I'm so proud of that person for writing that, and they got in front of the whole school and read that. I'm so proud of everyone like that I get up there and they talk about something that is just really intense, really deep. People want to know why we've been doing this for 20 years. That right there, those moments make everything worth it. When you see a kid or an adult or an old person even at our shows find their voice and find this strength that they never knew they had, and all of a sudden they are in control of that thing that haunted them. God, that's awesome. I love it. So anyway, I know this has been kind of a all over the place. I'm still trying to figure out how to do these vlogs, these family vlogs without my family here. And also with having to do the podcast coming up, my mind has kind of been everywhere. Plus I'm playing shows and driving crazy hours. So anyway, please let me know in the comments below if you have any thoughts about anything I said. Also, let me know if there's something you want to get off your chest. By all means, this is the place to do it. And also, let me know what you want to see more of, less of, what's too much, what's too little, whatever. I don't know. I don't know unless you tell me, and I don't want to create something you don't want to see. So I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and have a good week. Take care.